Good morning, children. Let us start the last part of lesson number 8, Microsoft Excel. Children, you must have seen the cell and you know the active cell. Let us see how you can change the active cell. You can make any cell in your worksheet the active cell. Active cell has a dark border around it. You can enter data into the active cell. Children, here you can see a dark border around this cell. So this is the active cell. The name of the cell will be written in the name box. You can also press the arrow keys from the keyboard to change the active cell. Entering data. Entering data is the first step in creating a worksheet. If you have opened the worksheet, you are required to enter the data. You can enter data in form of numbers or text. The simplest method is to click on the cell and begin typing. Click on the cell where you want to enter data. Now type the data. Changing views. Children, we have already seen different types of views in MS Word or PowerPoint. Let us see how many views are there in Excel. In Excel, we can have different views of worksheet. The first one is the normal view. It shows one continuous page of columns and rows. Children, by default, we have the normal view. The second one is the page layout view. It displays the worksheets on individual pages that respond to printed pages. The page breakup preview indicates the page breaks with line. You can click and drag these lines to modify where the pages break. So you can manage the page through page breakup preview. Saving a workbook. Children, as you save in Word, you can save in Excel too. You can save your workbook to reuse or to share it with others. Once you have saved, you can use it on any computer. And by default, Excel workbooks are saved with .xlsx file extension. And what are the steps? Click on the File tab. Click on the Save or Save As button. Click in the File Name text box and type a name for the file. Click on Save. Now children, after saving a workbook, let us see what are the steps for opening a workbook. You can open an already saved workbook to view it on your screen. This allows you to make changes to the workbook. The first step is click on the File tab. Click on the Open button. Click on the name of the file that you want to open. Click on Open. Children, now we are going to see the steps to close a workbook. I hope you already know how to close a workbook. It is same as Word. You can close the workbook to remove it from your screen. Before closing a workbook, you should save the changes, if any, you made to the workbook. What are the steps? Click on the File tab. Backstage view will appear. Click on the Close button and the file closes. Children, after closing the workbook, let us see the different steps for exiting from Excel. You can exit from Excel to remove it from the desktop. But children, remember, you have to save the changes. What are the steps? Click on the File tab and then click the Exit Excel. If you have not saved your work, Excel prompts you to do so before exiting. That means it is going to ask that whether you want to save the changes or not. Click on Yes to save. The Excel program window closes. I hope children you have understood the different views of Excel, how to save, open or close Excel. Thank you children.